Good morning, good morning. This is Jackie, the life and business coach. And normally I don't come on Sundays, but today I got inspired. So the topic of this audio is COVID-19 can't remove your power. And so originally when I was writing this, I'm gonna tell you a couple of things inspired me and caused me to come on here on a Sunday before you and talk briefly to you about how even COVID-19 can't remove your power. Your power. Because let me tell y'all the story, because those of you who follow me, y'all know that I'm a storyteller, and I like to give little brief stories so I can connect you. Sorry about that. So I can connect you with um the information that I'm trying to give you with this lesson, this real quick lesson. So I don't want to hold you up. I know you all are busy. It's Sunday, you might be resting, but I'm gonna tell you one of the two things that inspired me. I'm gonna tell you about one. So this morning I got up just like I normally do, and I got up. But however, this Sunday, which is March the 29th, I got up in a with a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? It because yesterday had passed, and things and even though I remember some of the things that happened yesterday, there's nothing I can do about yesterday. And as I headed toward my living room, because I was going to my kitchen and I headed toward the living room, I flicked on a light switch, right? And there was no power in that light switch. Y'all follow me? There was no power. So I went to the next light switch, and guess what? There was no power there. And so I could have stopped and worried about that in that moment, that there was no power. But it was a third light. And guess what? There was power to that light, and the light came on. So and one of the things that I noticed, and I'm trying to get to the point, and this is why I said even COVID-19 cannot stop your power. Because number one, once you discover that regardless of where you are in your journey, in your destination, that your power is inbred, it's within you. And so I mentioned the light switch because the reason why the first and the second switch did not come on is because the bulb that was in the light fixture was blown out. There was something that needed to be removed that was hindering that light from shining in that bulb. Okay, the only thing I had to do was make a connection, make the proper connection by adding a new bulb in that light. So why do I tell you all this about the first and second light? Okay, so the first point I told you is that you will discover that the power never left you, right? And the reason why I discovered is because I kept on my journey. I went one light switch, two light switch, three light switch, and it came on. Right? So it never left me. It was always there. It was inbred. The same thing with you. It's inside of you. It's not going anywhere. Then number two, what was wrong with the first and second light bulb is there was a foreign particle. There was something that was dead. There was something that needed to be disconnected and something that needed to be reconnected in order for the light to shine. And those of you who follow me, you know that light and darkness, or you read the word that light and darkness cannot share the same space. So if you put a light bulb, you make that connection between who you are, where you going, and what you trying to do. It requires for you to remove foreign obstacles. It requires for you to remove things that have expired out the way. It requires for you to reconnect to things that come in alignment with your journey. So by now, I've given you two things, right? I've talked about your power being there. I've talked about, well, three things. Talked about your power always being there, inbred inside of you. I've talked about disconnecting or removing foreign particles, right? That's number two. You got the disconnects from things that's not a part of your journey, things that don't align with your goal, things that have been blocking your journey. You have to disconnect those, remove. Hello, Helen. Remove those things so that you can reach your destination. Number three, you have to connect with the things. Connect with the things that will help you along the way, that will allow you to have a light, to become visible, to make things more clearer in your journey. That was me putting the bulb back in there. That's number three. And to wrap everything up, because I'm about to leave you all. See, because the true power, and this is why COVID-19 can't remove your power once you discover that your power is there and it's always been in you since you were a twinkling in your father's eye. Your power has been within. And some people might say, well, I don't see it. Have you made the right connection? Have you removed the things that have been blocking you from clarity? For those business owners that sell products and service, one reason that connection itself is important, because once you become visible, connection helps you become visible. And once you become, the reason why you become visible, and if you really dig deep, the reason why people come to you has less to do with what you sell and more to do about you. See, because people need to see themselves in you. This is either the self that they currently are, the self that they once was in the past, or the self that they desire to be. They need to see, despite the hurdles, that you can achieve any goal, that they need to see that there is perfection in your imperfection. That once they see the commonality between you and them, they'll begin to follow. After that, they begin to speak. And then you'll have an opportunity to impact their life, to help teach them or encourage them or give them the push that they need, just like in the problem with the light bulb, to disconnect those foreign things, the things that are dead, the things that are expired, the things that need to be removed from their lives. You have the opportunity to impact through connection. There is power in connection. Connection goes beyond physical touch. because many of you are going to hear this audio, and I am not right now currently in this time at 10:15 a.m. Central Time. I cannot see you nor touch you. So connection goes beyond physical touch. This is why COVID-19 and anything else cannot stop your power, because you still have the power of connection. And for example, many of you hearing this, you're feeling the power in these words, because these words are specifically designed to help give you the courage to make a difference, to make an impact, to make a connection with your power. Reconnect those things that are being in alignment, to continue to follow, to continue to dream, to continue to achieve, to continue to plan, to continue to by continuing to connect. You have an opportunity to also connect with me. Allow me to be the guide, the person that helps push you and compel you, help you be accountable to achieve your goal. Now I'm going to put the link, if I didn't put it already, in the title, and it'll be in the comments, because it's important that you take this opportunity and schedule you an appointment, a discovery call, so you can connect, so we can figure out what your purpose is. We can figure out how we can get you in alignment with whatever your goal is. Because COVID-19 can't take away your power. And because it can't take away your power, it can't stop you. It cannot stop you from achieving your goal. Because you are a wise person and you know that there's power in connection. So make sure you go to my Linktree /route to victory. It'll be placed in the title. It'll also be in the comments. Make sure you connect today. That's all I have for today. My name is Jackie. I am a life and business coach. What I do is I help current and future business owners build their life, their finances, and their business. Schedule you a discovery call today. Thank you.